All right, first, we're gonna make the cheesecake crust. We'll need to crush 9 ounces of chocolate cookies. You can use Oreo cookies without the cream, chocolate graham crackers, or chocolate digestive biscuits, whichever you prefer. Crush them by hand, press with a bowl. Might take a little effort, but gets the job done. Bash them in a sandwich bag with a rolling pin, or blitz in a blender, whatever works for you. Just aim for a fine, sandy crumb with no big chunks. Add 1/3 cup of melted butter to the finely crushed cookie crumbs and mix until it comes together and looks like wet sand. If you don't have chocolate cookies, no worries. Regular vanilla cookies will work just fine, and it'll still taste amazing. Now, place 2 tubs of cream cheese, about 16 ounces, in a mixing bowl. I personally go for Philadelphia, but any brand works just fine. Next, add 3/4 cup of sugar and mix on low speed, letting everything come together until it's well combined. Beat the cream cheese and sugar together until smooth and creamy, but don't overdo it. We don't want to add too much air, or it could cause cracks when baking. Now add a pinch of salt to balance it out. Then, pour in some vanilla extract, about a teaspoon or just a few splashes if you're not measuring. Next, add 2 heaping tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. This will deepen the chocolate flavor. And mix it all together. Cocoa powder adds rich color and helps keep the cheesecake smooth and creamy without adding any extra moisture. And there it is, a smooth, lump-free mixture, just how we want it. Now, add 3 eggs, one at a time, giving each one a good mix before adding the next. This ensures they blend in evenly and help create that smooth, creamy texture. I recommend using room temperature eggs. They blend better with the rest of the ingredients. By the way, where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to know. Instead of a spatula, you can use a whisk. It might be easier and give you a smoother, more even texture. Mix until you've got a silky, even batter just like this. Now that the mixture's done, let's melt some chocolate. Pour about 1 to 2 inches of water into a pot and bring it to medium heat. Place a heat-proof bowl on top and add 2 bars of chocolate. I was too lazy to chop it, so I just broke it up by hand. You can totally do that too. It'll take a little longer to melt, but it works just fine. Once the chocolate starts to soften, stir it until it's smooth and even. Turn off the heat, take the bowl off the stove, and let the chocolate cool for at least 5 minutes. You can stir it occasionally to speed up the cooling process. Now slowly add the melted chocolate to the cream mixture, pouring it in a thin stream while whisking constantly. This ensures the chocolate blends evenly and prevents it from hardening into lumps. If the cream mixture's too cold or the chocolate's too hot, the chocolate will turn into lumps instead of blending smoothly. The first time I made cheesecake, my mixture was too cold and the chocolate turned into clumps. Finally, pour in the heavy cream, about 2/3 cup. Just like with the chocolate, pour in the cream gradually while stirring to make sure it blends in smoothly. The cream gives the cheesecake a rich, silky texture and extra creaminess. And that's it, our mixture's ready. Look how smooth and gorgeous it turned out. Coat the sides and the bottom of an 8 to 9 inch springform pan with a generous amount of butter. Make sure you cover the sides really well, so the cheesecake doesn't stick while it bakes and slides out easily when it's done. Line the bottom with parchment paper to keep it from sticking and make it easier to lift out later. Pour the cookie crust mixture into the pan, making sure to scrape out every last bit, and use a spatula to spread it out evenly. And to really pack it in, switch to using the bottom of a glass. This helps form a solid base that will hold together perfectly once it's baked. Next, pour in the cheesecake batter. It's pretty liquidy, so it'll spread out on its own. Don't rush, just let it naturally settle into the pan. You can also give the pan a gentle tap on the counter to smooth out the top. Now grab some aluminum foil. This is key to keep any water from sneaking into the cheesecake. Wrap the outside of the pan, making sure the foil goes at least an inch above the bottom. Place the pan on a baking tray, making sure it's centered and steady. Carefully pour hot water into the baking tray, just enough to reach about half an inch to an inch up the sides. Bake in a preheated oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 50 minutes. Once baked, turn off the oven and leave the cheesecake with the door slightly ajar for about an hour, and then chill in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Now that our cheesecake is ready, dip a knife in warm water and run it along the edges of the pan to loosen the cheesecake without tearing it. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Okay folks, it's time to make ganache. Don't get scared yet. It's super easy and totally worth it. Heat up 2/3 cup of heavy cream over medium-low or even low heat. While that's warming up, finely chop 1 bar of chocolate. The smaller the pieces, the quicker it melts. Back to the cream. Don't let it boil. Look for tiny bubbles around the edges and a little steam. Take it off the heat before it boils, or your ganache will turn grainy. Gradually add the chopped chocolate, stirring well until it's smooth and fully combined. Keep stirring until you've got that silky, rich texture. All right, our ganache is ready. Now, let it sit for a couple of minutes to cool down a bit. In the meantime, carefully remove the cheesecake from the pan and place it on a turntable or a plate with a flat, round surface. Pour the ganache over the top, letting it flow smoothly and spread evenly. It'll create a rich, glossy coating that makes the cheesecake look absolutely irresistible. I just use a regular silicone spatula, nothing fancy. The only extra tool I have is a turntable, but if you don't have one, no big deal. Just rotate the cheesecake a few times as you go. All right, let's finally cut into this gorgeous cheesecake. Just look at how softly and smoothly my knife glides through it. I love the texture of this cake. Extra creamy, rich, dense, and super chocolatey. Oh my goodness, this tastes absolutely heavenly. Seriously, go make it. It's totally worth it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.